Hey everyone, Mark from My Size Hedge Fund here. We are trying out the Colours of Disease deck, the smoke deck, from Euros up against CtM, so that is kind of bad for us. Our opening hand does not have Netrunner, so we're not that interested. Economy-wise, I'm also kind of curious about this smoke build. Doesn't seem to have a lot of money, but hopefully what it does have it'll use well. We're trying to get into a position where we're kind of unstoppable, and we'll see how that works out. We have an early imp, but no real good targets for it. So I think we're just going to draw first. That is good. We don't have anything to combo this with, but you know, it's good to have. Let's just get our money set up. So we'll Turtle Laundry into Archives. We're on 8 credits, so I think we'll actually just credit, just to make sure we don't get hard hitting used and destroy that way. Because we want to play resources. And taking 4 tags seems like a bad idea. Ideally we want to find our refractor really early. And this is a slower CtM startup than we would have thought. They took a mulligan. Obviously not finding their key bits and pieces. Let's draw. Cash is good. I think we play the Netrunner, and Daily makes us very poor, so let's just put down the cash. We don't want to give them anything too free. And Daily would make us quite poor. And some of the things we got to install are expensive. This plays the Knob Curie breaker, or console, and I don't even know if that's how it's pronounced. Draw. Chicana, not quite what we wanted to see. If they push here, we're not going to be able to stop that, so I think we just take the hit right now. We're at a point where we have to be kind of careful. We don't want to get tagged. And they are looking for a run somewhere. Sea Source would hurt. Hard hitting news always hurts. Imp is useful, but we hit the CtM trace then as well. And obviously with Film Critic we're not running Employee Strike. So we're going to have to be smart about it. Let's zoom out slightly. I think they're getting their AR here. Data Sucker may not even be useful in this matchup. I think we get rid of the turning wheel. We'll hold on to Film Critic. We may need a second one depending on what happens if they get us tagged. Are we looking at a score here? No. So going very horizontal, but not showing much. Let's get Beth down, just take credits. Let's just keep crediting up, try and get our setup going. Still no breakers for us to use our smoke credit and therefore Netrunner with, so that is very inconvenient. Presumably they will get a score off very, very soon. And that would make our life more difficult, considering we wanted to do kind of endless imps. This deck is all about the viruses, but it might have to just turn into a more pressurized Chicana build instead. So they're going to get Rashid off. Or apparently didn't want to res that. Now, where is the morals on running this Rashida if they leave it? If it doesn't go, clicks and credits and draw 3. Okay, so they'll get that big warning symbol from Jinteki, but they're getting to do what they ultimately wanted to do. And we may get another click out of this. Unless they get a score here, which is a possibility, or not. So they just don't play agendas. Okay. Team sponsorship up. Oh yeah, here we go. Calibration testing. Pop it, get this scored, get it back again. Ooh, things are going to get nasty. You'd have to presume it's the AR. Oh, it's not. Okay then. So now we're in a not terrible position, but not a good position. 2 points down, we'll get our imp and start trashing things like that. They're not super rich either, so we should try and force some reses. 4 clicks. Let's get imp down and check their hand, I think. Just in case of any punishment. Resistor. I'm not that interested in trying to trace through, but we'll let them fire it. Then we'll check here, and then we'll... At least now we know we have a free turning wheel target. We still have a click just in case we need to deal with any tags or otherwise. Okay, so calibration testing would cost us 2. We'll input. We will take the trace. Trash her. Remove tag. Now, they do still have the team sponsorships that they can get this back with, but at least it forces them into a 15-minute score or something like that. Installing again into server 1. So draw, run here, trash, run here and trash. Remove tag. Draw, run, remove tag. Indexing is very useful. So this will bring us down to 9, removing the tag brings us to 7, but we have daily casts as well. Plus they have to outtrace us, so they'll be spending a good bit of money. Thankfully not up against sync. We do, however, have to switch over to putting pressure elsewhere, so getting our indexing, our shakana, and getting these runs in. Plus we have indexing in hand, we're ready to go. Thankfully we got in here before... Oh, another Beal. Alright. I think we do this and try and get our R&D runs in. At the very least try and force some reses. Get them spending money. IP block. Well, that's annoying. So trace 3, we will have to spend into it. But at least now we know what we're dealing with. We get a single counter here as well. We see another resistor. Not exciting. Okay, we need to do some more frantic drawing. Need our setup, need to get our various bits and pieces. Going off a lot faster than we are because we're currently 4-0 down. Smoke is typically a late game ID, even more so when you're playing really weird viruses. But I love the build. I love the fact that it made the cut at Euros. It just shows that you can do something very, very different. Diesel, yes. Okay. Now we're a little happier. So we'll get that down. We'll trash the cache. Do we want to use it? It's going to cost us 3. Can't really run. I think we just take a credit. Bin the... Do we need data sucker? I think it's one of the less important pieces. I think. Or film critic. Depends on if they're playing red herrings. But we have 2. Just don't get tagged. That's the easy way to do it. At least this way we can get our barrier breaker as well, or solo if we think that's the more important way to go. Unfortunately our barrier breaker is blackstone, so maybe we don't want to get that. Okay, first off, let's just get a refractor. Dive is going to be expensive. Blackstone is going to be... Oh yeah, there's why we need the data sucker for Blackstone, which comes in at strength 3. Oh dear, we've made a terrible mistake. Let's run HQ. Let's add strength. Let's place 1. Let's check it out. Let's draw. Let's gain a credit. Gain a credit. And bin netmarker. Kind of getting a lot clogged up in the hand. Next turn I think SMC down for the imp instead. Maybe even Stimac. We do need data sucker. Still not as rich as I'd like us to be. And they're starting to go horizontal on us. Let's place 1. Team sponsorship again. Let's leave it. That's annoying. I think we have to leave it again. We'll draw and then get our SMC down, I think. That's why you draw first. Okay, so change of plan. We now need to get data sucker down. Next turn, get this down, frantically click up for credits and start getting our imp ready to go. This works. Okay. So this down, then put the virus on Shakana, maybe? Dirty Laundry will get us back up to 7. Could trash one of these. We haven't seen what this is. Dirty Laundry into... Server 2 is dangerous if they can make it disappear. Or if it's going to kill us. 2 daily business jobs. I think we leave it where it is. And credit twice. I forgot to use our net marker. That's the disadvantages of not playing Shaper an awful lot, or not as much as I should. Let's make sure they're not going too horizontal. Unfortunately, we're zoomed out. Sorry about that. I need to fix whatever's going on with the bars. So data sucker down is going to be really good for us with Blackstone, as it turns out. We have the SMC, so this might actually be worth a check. Dagger now in hand, so it's going to be kind of clunky. Run archives for the data sucker credit. And that. Just see what Blackstone is. 4 to install. Expensive. And that's why stim hack. But we're now nearly ready to index, and indexing will trigger Chicana as well. I'm just going to make life a little more difficult for my opponent, I hope. Of course, if we get hard-hitting news, it may all be in vain. Yep. Well, at least we can remove tags with it. I assume they don't want to do just trace 4, especially after clicking for credits. Okay. So that was unusual, but we still gotta find money. Oh, look, misdirection has come. Draw, install, and let's get Chicana up and running. So, they may want to purge now, because their 3 1s are now a little more difficult. Okay. 2 hard-hitting newses. But we can do misdirection, use net marker, because it's use credits for anything, which is kind of amazing. It's going to take 2 clicks though. So we could run, trash this, use the 2 clicks and 5 credits. Now we're cooking with mustard gas. There we go. Okay, now we're back up and running again. I think just credit. I want to try and avoid 3 hard-hitting newses in a row. Ah, that's why it didn't work. Close equals prompt. Close dash prompt is the Jinteki way to go. Something on archives, obviously preventing the free... Well, we have other free ways of getting things going. Let's draw one. Run. In fact, we can just start plugging away at HQ now as well. So let's do exactly that. We don't need stealth breaker or stealth for breaking, just for boosting. Dagger's the only concern, but NBNs tend not to play too many program treasures, which is why Cobra can do so much work if you're not expecting it. Raven, let's get rid of that. What is over here? I don't know. I think we want to go for the indexing next turn. I think we're ready. If they go for a score, it'll be expensive for them if they have to use calibration testing. And 3 advancements, which means they won't be able to protect against indexing, and we have kind of free reign everywhere else. Now if they go for purges, it brings us back a little bit, but we can still do some damage. So I think we're ready with the indexing. Just again, force some reses. And let's do this. Put one on the imp. Let's see what you got. Okay, so 2 agendas we don't love, but you know, we'll take them. And commercial bankers group, which we would like to get rid of. So we can run again and see 2. We can in fact give them the enigma. So I think we want to put turnpike further down, just because it's the most annoying to deal with. Then bankers. Then enigma, and then we'll suppose take the 2 of these. It's not as exciting as we would like it to be, and we don't have any mad dashes. Raven. That is annoying. That's okay, we can wait for it to come into HQ, I think. Let's see what's on server 1 now. And again, we have the tag to clear things. Calibration testing, that's imp, and let's hope this other one isn't a Mumbad virtual tour. Trace 4, it's okay. See the other one, which is a food. Nice one. And then we remove the tag. Okay, and now we're ready for attacking HQ. We can clear out their hand pretty much as well. We can run, go again, see it all. Take the... kind of wish it wasn't 15 minutes on top now. Oh, they have choice. Okay, so the other DBS that they've resed, which will also feed through our indexing faster. So we want to take out the commercial bankers group. So run HQ. Let's bounce. Run HQ. Bounce. Run HQ and see all the hand. Seems worthwhile. Place one break. No, this is why we should have taken one less click there. Let's move on Imp, I suppose. Global food, we'll take that one. Enigma. I'm kind of okay with them having that because it's more expensive for them than us, I think. Like they're going to have to replace ice. Yeah, I think they're okay with that. 15 minutes, which will take. Calibration testing. I think we imp it. Exchange. I would have liked to imp that instead. And we'll take one credit. At least we didn't see a C source and we didn't see one in R&D either. So we're safe for another little while. Shuffling back 15 minutes seems sensible. There it goes. Okay. Hey, some money. Okay. Let's do this. Let's check out what server 9 is, just in case. Mumbai Virtual Tour, we need to use this. Another commercial banker group. Okay, we'll imp one, we'll trash the other, and we'll just take money from there. Trace 4, that's fine. Let's run server 8. Let's take money on the way. And we'll remove the tag. Using one of those. So the Shikana lock is doing well for us. Even 15 minutes is awkward for them. I think Purge is one of their better options. Now this, if it is Enigma, means we can't just run in here for turning wheel counters. This is also good. Yeah, once this deck gets up and running, it is just silly. I love it. It can even cope with my ineptitude not using Netrunner money for making things freer in both the long run and just getting that value for money. We still have dagger in hand, so putting it down might be worthwhile. Just in case. I think credit, run server 1. Another one of these, okay. So So I'm not too concerned about the resistors at the moment. We do have to watch out for C-source. That is the one that could really cripple us. Or toll booth. You know, either way. And we'll use another one to break. But at least the stealth makes this really efficient. Team sponsorship. I think we're actually okay with this. Because it's taken up where their scoring server pretty much should be. I think for the moment, just take money, make it harder to trace us. And until they can get a purge on this, they can't score 15 minutes from hand. I think purging would be very sensible. Another indexing. It's okay, but it's not amazing. Let's run HQ, force them to res this. Or we can just get some turning wheel tokens. IP block. It's not so bad. Means the whole server costs us 3 credits, and we can still just kind of run in, bounce off if we really want to. But let's go for a look. Let's try and get some of the punishment that they have got going on possibly in hand. If there's a third hard-hitting news, for example. Enigma. I suppose we input. Credit, get rid of this. And get rid of the SMC as well. So we can just use our data raven actually to run, bounce off, get loads of counters, get our netmarker 1 extra credit. And I'm assuming these are Mumbat virtual tours that they've stacked. And one more for good luck. So next turn again we can go for the indexing play. Although not many cards are left in R&D these at this stage. Money-wise, what else are we looking at? Maybe a dirty laundry. Hopefully a sure gamble. Yeah, I think we want to get a little bit more money. Divey probably don't need. Even daily cast is kind of debatable. We could hold a 15 minutes on it, that is one thing about it. But I think for the moment we'll sack the film critic. No, let's hold on to that. 2 stem hacks is probably not necessary because we don't have any more SMCs to use. We have all our bits and pieces. They should really look at a purge, I think. There we go. So now we'll run this to get a data circuit counter. We'll index and hopefully win from there. If we're not going to win, then we're not going to go all the way. Place 1. First token on, let's go data sucker. Then let's index. So we take a tag. We match the strength, and we break. So we should only have one tag. Then we'll reduce and break, break. If we see a CtM actually here, we install Film Critic, run again. Oh no, because we still won't have enough. So we have 2 clicks left as is, so we kind of have to win here, or we just bury things until we can get back in again. Just see another food, that's not that exciting. And maybe not exciting enough to go for it. Turnpike's annoying. I think we... If we go back in, we're going to have 2 tags and only 1 click left, so we're going to have to put this towards the bottom. Turnpike is a little annoying as well, so we'll put that slightly further down. I think we can give them a hard-hitting news, maybe. So hard-hitting news business show. They install the business show, they'll get a choice of bankers or Turnpike, and then we can go in for the food. So now Chicana is unfortunately weak, which means they can score a 15 minutes out here if necessary. We should go in here and take out the Mudva Virtual Tour as well, because we will get an imp counter. Again, we can run and hit it. Okay, card going into server 1. Now we have to check out some of these bits and pieces then. But they're going to trace us once again. The question is, how much are they willing to pump into it? It is their 3rd and last. Trace 6. Well, we'll match that. Using 1, 2, 3. I think we run server 10. I think we run server 1 as well. Team sponsorship. Again, I think we're okay for the moment. Ultimately, we just don't want to let them score. So run server 1. We'll do that. Netrunner and Netrunner are available to us. So 1, 2, 3. Boost and break. They made us pay the 3. Perfect. So we'll still have 4 credits. We will be able to remove a tag if necessary. So yeah, we use Netrunner for the penalty and Ghostrunner for the boost. CAR, we will take that. And I think we just credit up. Maybe wait for them to try again. Turning wheel locked and ready to go. Kind of lost track of the indexing, I have to be honest. So that was the indexing. They only drew 1 card, 2 cards. So commercial bankers and a daily business show. Install, draw, install. So it was ready to go. I think this is the global food now, right? This is where I struggle with Netrunner sometimes. I really need a better memory. So indexing. We put 4 cards and then the global food. So it would have drawn 1. 2, 3. No. So food is ready with a turning wheel, right? Oh, don't mess this up. I think we're ready to go. Or I've horribly counted. So we'll go for it. And we'll see. So match break. Let's do that. I'm going to take 2 counters just in case. And we can get a Chicana back up and running. Just in case this has gone horribly wrong for me. So I think it's the second card. Turnpike. Let's input. And global food. Yes, okay. Whew, didn't embarrass myself on camera. So this is a really interesting deck. Obviously takes a lot of setup. Money-wise, always kind of faltering. I mean, Smoke the best of times is like that, I think. But really cool deck, and as I said, did really well at Euros. It was great to see. So, great to see it in action as well. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you very much for watching.